Protein is a highly valuable macronutrient for weight loss. Protein has a key effect on your body's metabolism and weight composition. Eating protein makes it easier to burn calories. Your metabolic strength doubles, and you can sustain a longer and more vibrant active life. That means that your weight management answers are all hidden in a proper protein diet. Protein suppresses hunger and makes you consume fewer calories. You can also gain improved muscle mass and strong bones with a high-protein diet. Some of the famous high-protein diet plans include the Thyroid Diet Plan for weight loss and the Keto Diet, a high-protein and low-carb diet for weight loss. Vegetarians can also include plant protein like legumes and eggs in their diet. Some also follow a dairy-free high-protein diet. In a moment, we will be discussing the properties that make up an effective high-protein diet plan for weight loss. The amount of protein one should consume is quite controversial. Eating too little protein could cause a deficiency, and eating too much is responsible for health implications like a higher risk of cancer and heart disease. So the experts advise that you spread out the protein content in your diet evenly. Today, we will look at how you can design a high-protein diet plan to lose weight and other health advantages. We will not specifically give you a meal plan, but you will easily find how to follow a high-protein diet plan. Watch out for our final thoughts on how to get the best out of a high-protein diet plan for weight loss. Number 5. Balanced diet. You have to research the nutrients that go well with your protein diet and not conflict with your goals. It would help if you were not too focused on a protein. You start lacking in other nutrients. The body needs a well-balanced diet to function properly. If you are deficient in other nutrients, you will eventually lose weight, but your muscle mass will also be affected. That is where many people on protein diets end up in the hospital. Focus on getting other plant foods like fruits and vegetables to complement your diet plan. Number 4. Protein sources. Processed foods are not the way to diet. You will be better off avoiding them completely when creating your diet plan. Designing a plan takes time and effort, and you should be ready to cook your meals daily. Settle for high-quality protein sources like a new dairy, meats, and eggs. Buying snack bars is not helpful either. They are often saturated with high calories and confuse your goals. Stick to snacking on fruits and other dairy products. Imagine spending all your time trying to design a high-protein meal plan, only to include high-calorie snacks. The purpose is totally defeated. Please take some time and subscribe to our channel if you are a new viewer. You can leave comments and share the video if you find it helpful so far. Number 3. Plant and animal. If you want a more nutritious, high-protein diet, mix the animal and plant protein. It becomes a challenge for vegetarians, which is understandable. However, everyone else should not miss the chance to include both sources of protein. Ensure that you set some up for breakfast and keep the others for dinner. Also, alternate them during the days of each week. A blend of plant and animal is the highest source of protein for any diet plan. The purpose is to draw out the benefits of protein in every way. Number 2. Calculate protein. If you need to lose weight and maintain it, eat at least 25 to 30 grams of protein at each mealtime. Consuming this amount will ensure that you get the right amount of protein and not enough calories. It is also advised that when you get your food, eat the protein first to fill yourself up. That way, you can ensure that you are receiving the right amount of protein. However, some people need more than 25 grams. To find out if you require more, calculate your protein needs. If you are a woman, calculate your weight in pounds by 0.6. If you are a man, your weight in pounds is 0.75. If you are comfortable with the kilograms method, calculate it by 1.2 and 1.6, respectively. Number 1. Food diary. A food diary is beneficial for your protein goals. If you have a certain amount of protein that you wish to consume, you can go on websites or apps that track the nutrient content of food. Then you can refer to whatever you are eating and ensure that it is hitting the target of your 3-square meal. If you bought lean beef, you can use the information on it and also record the information for reference. You can also use it to track your eating habits to know if you are consuming too much protein, which is inherently bad, and need to spread it out. This principle works well and helps you document your journey to a high-protein diet lifestyle. In the end, your protein sources are important in the conversation of designing a high-protein diet plan. You have to get the right balance of healthy protein and spread it out throughout the day. Your doctor's input on the foods that are problematic to your underlying illnesses, if any, should be strictly followed. That is the only way to benefit fully from the high-protein diet to achieve weight loss. Thanks for watching.